guys, welcome back. Before proceeding to this video, if you are new to my channel, hi guys, my name is Amita Singh, or new to my channel and haven't subscribed it yet, I will highly recommend you to please press the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get the notification of my upcoming video. I frequently upload video on interview preparation, how to grow your career in IT field and everything related to inside organization. So if you are interested in that, please follow me. Now let's get started with today's video. In today's video, I'm going to share few more experience of Gen Z, which is shared by some of the students from different background, and I would like to share it with you guys so that you will be aware of what kind of questions that has been asked in different interviews. So let's get started. So the first interview experience, I won't reveal the name here. Hello ma'am, today I had my Gen Z interview and this person is from EEE branch, and first it started with his normal introduction. Then the interviewer asked him about his project. As he mentioned the final year project, he asked me a few questions regarding the implementation of the project, and I mentioned one internship on PLC, so he asked me few questions, basics regarding that. Then he asked me in which programming language you are more comfortable with. I said Java, so he asked me few basics questions regarding the OOPS concept. Again, OOPS concept. Constructor, overloading, inheritance, encapsulation. How to run an infinite loop using a loop in Java. What is garbage collection? I answered all these questions. That's great. He didn't ask me to code. Okay, that happens. That happened to so many students that they did not get any questions, any coding questions. But many of my friends were told to run code on compiler too. And that compiler is superset compiler. All basics program, odd, even, palindrome, prime number. And I have shared a list of program to you guys in my previous video, where I have shared the interview experience of Gen Z, new pattern. There at the end of the video, I've shared few set of program, and that program is very, very, very important for CSE and non-CSE both student. Now, then he asked me few core related questions, explained, okay, diode, PN, junction, drift current, OP, AMP. I was able to answer 3 questions. Then he asked me whether I know any recent technology and asked me the questions regarding the programming language used in it. Then he gave me 4 aptitude questions and I was able to solve 2 questions. Then he asked me few HR questions. Why Cognizant? You are from core background. Why do you want to join IT industry? Why will I hire you? Okay, and that's it. So this person got core field questions, as you can clearly see here. So this time people are getting, even if they do not want the core field questions, it really depends on the interviewer. If the interviewer's mood is like asking some core questions, suppose the interviewer is from ECE background, so do you think the interviewer will leave you without asking the ECE questions? Just imagine, right? Maybe from CSE background, if the interviewer is asking you question, maybe the interviewer is from CSE background, then he may not ask you questions from mechanical or ECE, but think about it. It's as simple as that. So this person got questions from core field, and many students did get. So we cannot summarize it like we are every time 100% student are getting questions from core field. It really depends on luck. You may or you may not get questions from your core field. So better prepare. And I am seeing this diode and these kind of question from ECE background. I have seen it 3 or 4 times in different experiences. Now let me move to the next experience. Hi ma'am, I am Rahul Patel from mechanical branch. And CV Raman, okay, College of Engineering, Bhubaneswar. I had my interview on 18th of September 2021. First, the interviewer asked me for introduction. Then he asked me whether I will be able to face the challenge when I switch to an IT company. Okay. And he asked me why choose mechanical engineering, why he didn't choose the mechanical engineering. Then he gave me a puzzle to solve. He then gave me an aptitude question which was from time and distance. Mostly students got aptitude questions from time and distance. That's what I have noticed. Okay. Then he asked me questions based on my resume, from the industrial internship and the project. He asked 2 questions from the core field. Then he asked questions from Java, as I said in my introduction that I know Java. He asked the difference between local variable and instance variable. Okay. Meaning of keyword like public, void, static. He asked me the difference between equal to and equals. Then he asked questions from OOPS concept. He asked me what is encapsulation. Then he asked me a code to type, and the program was to print the duplicate value from the array. Okay, means there is an array 1 2 3 1 2 3. So you need to print the duplicate values from the array. Maybe 1 1. It came twice. Okay. Finally, he asked me if I had any questions for him. That was great. That was too technical for Rahul. I hope for the best. All the best to you, Rahul. Now, let's move to the next interview experience. Okay, this experience is shared by Bharat. Okay. Hello ma'am, I have just completed my Gen Z interview yesterday. Your video helped me a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you have watched and you are following my videos, then it really touched my heart. Thank you so much. I'm from CSE background, and the questions asked to me were so simple. The interviewer went for about half an hour. For me, no coding questions were asked. Okay, no coding question from a CSE student, and from a mechanical student they asked coding questions and more technical questions. So it really depends on how you are communicating to your interviewer. Your interview will go like that, in that direction. 3 aptitude questions and so basic concept from programming language. As I have mentioned, C, C++, Python, and ask me about my project and complete explanation, like everything. And that's it. I am waiting for the next step. Okay. Thank you, Bharat, for sharing your experience. That really going to help so many students. Thank you guys. Even I didn't ask so many of you, but you have shared your experience in emails and everywhere. Thank you so much for that. Now let's move to the next interview experience. This is shared by a girl. Okay. Nandita from Biotech Biotechnology. Now, I said my preferred language is CPP, but in my intro, I even mentioned about the Python. So basically, he asked me questions from both the language. Exactly. If your introduction is ready, I have already uploaded a video on introduction. If you are adding some crisp in the introduction, the next questions will be coming from your intro. Like suppose you have added my field of interest is this. I work on this language. I prefer this language. C, C++, Java, Python, whatever technology you are adding, the next questions are definitely going to come from there. Now, next is questions that were asked to her is like, tell me about yourself. You are from Biotech. Why IT field? Of course, this question is quite popular nowadays. Okay, define polymorphism, inheritance, pointer, null variable, programming question, swapping two numbers, finding the prime number. Okay, 2 questions. One is swapping the 2 number and another is finding a prime number from 2 number. Difference between tuple and list. Questions about SQL, table. Biotechnology related questions like what is autoimmune disease and describe the event when bacteria enters the body. What is it? What is fluoroimmunoassay? Latest technology, machine learning, she might have replied, and functions and Python. Name some libraries. Do you have any questions for me? Next round was HR, where he asked to screen share Aadhaar card, PAN card, and 10th mark sheet. Next is, do you know any foreign language? And are you willing to do internship at Cognizant in your 8th semester? So that's it. Quite technical, I see. Even a non-technical person is getting quite technical questions. Maybe because she has mentioned so many 2 languages in her resume and in her introduction. So that's quite simple. And programming language is basic only, which I have shared with you guys. So it's pretty much that's all I have for you guys. Hope this video was informative to you. If it was informative to you, don't forget to press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed it yet.